from our perspective, it does lower our costs. In fact, it lowers the total system cost. So the retailer wins, the third-party provider wins, and certainly the manufacturer wins. We also get more responsive to what is really happening at retail. So we're getting quicker response time to their demands, and we're working very hard to make sure that we keep up with them.
Now the derived benefits, what we've been able to see out of this is multifaceted. First off, it's allowed us working with a Del Monte, for instance, or other vendor partners, of which there's over 60 vendor partners that are actually on site at this particular facility. We've been able to negotiate more effective trade deals and lower our cost of goods because the actual cost of goods from a supply chain standpoint have been effectively lowered. Third-party studies have suggested, and we've validated these numbers and feel like that they're in line, is approximately a 30% cost decrease in our cost of goods in terms of, excuse me, not in cost of goods, but in terms of the supply chain component of that. So we've been able to transact taking costs lower. At the same time, it has allowed us where we're pulling directly from a Del Monte inventory directly going into our stores. You've effectively taken out a transportation leg and you've taken inventory out of the system that has allowed us ultimately to share a common platform of inventory, reducing the overall working capital commitment for our organization. Again, effectively from a free cash flow standpoint, helping us from an inventory valuation standpoint. The other thing that we've seen, and the most important part of it, is that we've seen the rise in terms of our service levels to the consumer, because that's the reason Dave and I exist, is to basically get the product to you as a consumer. When you reach for it on shelf, that's the moment of truth. Sorry to be trite there, but it's ultimately we've been able to partner together working with ES3 to make sure that the on-shelf availability has actually increased over time. So it truly is an end-to-end solution set that allows you to take costs out, reduce your working capital, and affect increased service for the consumer. The last thing it's done is that they have invested hugely, they being ES3, into technology, and their capital investment and the complexity of what they've done has just been world-class. And what we've been able to do is affect an increased assortment on the shelves of our stores, which is a key tenet or strategy that we've been trying to employ within our 4 operating divisions. And because of the way they can actually handle that within the facility itself, it allows us to increase the number of items that we can sell at shelf level and be able to do that at the lowest possible cost. So all 4 tenets of our approach, we've seen great benefits.